Hey Insiders, it's Daniel Pickett here with AFI TV, and we are giving you a first look at the DC Collectibles new Batman Adventures Roxy Rocket deluxe figure. So this is something we learned about 2 years ago at Comic-Con. They put the rocket out at the press event to let people guess maybe what was coming, and I think I was the only person that successfully guessed that that was going to be Roxy Rocket's rocket for this action figure. So it's going to be out in stores very soon. It's a deluxe pack, as you can see, because it's a figure and a vehicle. One of the things to keep in mind when you get this is that it does require batteries, but it's kind of an uncommon battery. What the battery you're going to want is one of those button batteries, which is an LR44 or Energizer A76. So you're going to need two of these little guys, and most people just don't have those sitting around. So I don't want everyone to, rush out and get this and think your AA batteries or your AAA batteries are going to work on this. It takes kind of different batteries than most people have on hand. So very excited about this. This is from her very first appearance on the new Batman Adventures. The episode was called The Ultimate Thrill, and the accessories she's got is based on that. So we're going to crack it open real quick and see what all's inside. You can see that it says it has 16 different pieces in it, which I'm sure will be extra hands, some accessories, the stand, and the rocket. So the packaging, the front is what we've seen for the new Batman Adventures. For the front and back, there's not a lot of information. The figure was sculpted by Irene Matar, who has sculpted quite a few of them. She was on one of my panels at Comic-Con. She's a very, very nice lady and a dear friend. So here we go. Let's open this guy up. And we can see the pieces a lot better now. The regular stand that has the turnaround sheets on it with the three different views of her. Let's see. There is a stand also for the rocket, which was very nice of them to provide. We have 4 different hands, including the 2 hands that are on her, so 6 hands total, and then the regular peg stand that we know and love. Let's see, there's a few things behind the stand here. Let's take a look at what we've got here. This is the little fold-out cross-cell that they've done, and they've updated it with Roxy on there now. This top wave of the Batman, Riddler, Penguin, and Batgirl, those are some of the new figures that have just come out. In addition to Poison Ivy is out. And coming very soon, Mad Hatter, Scarecrow, Bane, and Nightwing. So let's see, pop Roxy out right here. She's got the belt that hangs free, which is great. It does attach at the hip, the holster there. She's got that great articulation. The semi-ball shoulders, great at the elbow. They spin and a ball joint. And then the hand, wow, that's crazy articulation for those little hands. Look at that, those little fists. Spin and turn. She does have the clear piece for the goggles, which looks great. They went ahead and went with red hair, which is suggested in the episode. Normally her hair is black with a streak of red through it, but that's, we know from comic books that indicates what the hair color is. So I think that's a nice choice for it, since we know she's a redhead. Then full hip articulation, forward, back, side to side. Then the knees bend, and then boots turn, and then there's ankle rockers, and then side to side even. So that's quite a bit of articulation. That's very impressive. So for the accessories, let's have a look here. We have a large wrench, which she used to take a swing at Batman. We have her, let's see here. This is the Electro Gun that she used towards the end of the episode. I think she used it at the beginning too, at the first heist. There's that. And then there's also her flare gun that she uses, the second weapon she uses. She fires that into one of the police helicopters. And at first I saw this from the side and was like, what is this other thing? Because this was not in the original solicitations. It's like, is this a candle? Is that something I missed? But then I noticed it's got the bat symbol on the front. And what that is the Batman flare that she shot in the episode out of the flare gun. So it actually fits just right in the barrel there. That's a pretty sweet little accessory. And very episode specific, which was great. And, you know, there's a couple of other accessories that they could have included. They could have had, you know, the woman in transition painting or the grapple gun that she had, the grappling hook. But I think getting a rocket is way cooler and very unexpected. We never got Roxy Rocket in the old Kenner line or the Hasbro line. So to get her in this is a real treat. She was a character that was created for the animated series. She appeared in 2 different episodes, The Ultimate Thrill and Nighttime. We're going to get the rocket out here. It's held in by 2 wires. That is great. So there it is. And the back here, if you turn the thing, so here's where the batteries go in. You just need a screwdriver here and the 2 button batteries go in, but I've already got them in there. And you turn this and the back lights up right there, which is very, very cool. So let's see here. Put it on the stand. Grab a couple of her other hands so she can actually grab things and not just sit around with her fists ready to fight. Come on now. There we go. And I have my Batman figure here also from the new Batman Adventures, because I was going to put him on the rocket too, because at some point he rides on one of the rockets in that episode. The other fun fact is there is another Batman figure coming. In this same episode, Ultimate Thrill, Batman showed up with... little hand just popped off the... Gonna have to find that later. Batman shows up in that episode in a glider, kind of like a jetpack, and DC Collectibles is making that figure. I don't think it's been shown yet, but they had it on display at the Comic-Con press event. Let's see here. Which is great because we did get that figure. They called it a Night Glider Batman. We got it from Kenner, but it was a ridiculous powder blue color and not accurate to the episode. And it's not just Batman with the jetpack. He's got new like control gauntlets and the jetpack, which is going to be a lot of fun. So that is actually coming at some point, probably I believe in 2016 they will announce that. So here she is, riding the rocket with her gun. Put it up on the, let's see, I guess that's the wrong way for the stand. You want to go like that. So there we have DC Collectibles Roxy Rocket from the new Batman Adventures. This is for a fan of the Batman animated series, the Batman Animated Series action figure line. This is a long time missing figure. So it's great that we got it, and we got it from DC Collectibles, who, you know, as we've talked about, went back to the original model sheets for all of these figures to make sure that they are accurate to how they appeared in the animated series. So she is dynamite. We'll put her here next to Batman. You can, if you have your Batman figure, you can reenact when they were falling together. plunging to their deaths. That's not getting weird, is it? Yeah, maybe so. I hope that's not a spoiler if you haven't seen the episode, but yeah, that's the big finish. So Roxy Rocket with her rocket, great accessories, extra hands, holster, dream come true for this Batman fan. Thank you very much to DC Collectibles for letting us give you a first look at this figure. We're going to have lots more fun toys and reveals and videos and unboxings here on AFI TV. Make sure you subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.